answering a random GCSE algebra question. So the question is, the functions f and g are such that f of x equals minus 5x plus 5 and g of x equals ax plus b, where a and b are constants. G of 5 equals 27 and f of minus 1 minus 170 equals g of 6. Find the value of a and b. I'm only going to do this question, I'm going to ignore this question. Okay, so we've got the functions f of x equals minus 5x plus 5 and g of x equals ax plus b. Ax plus b, where a and b are constants. And then we've got g of 5 equals 27 and f minus 1 minus 170 equals g of 6. So okay, and we want to find the value of a and b. This does look quite tricky. Okay, let's work out f minus 1 of minus 170, seeing as we've got the function f of x. So f minus 1 is the inverse function, I believe. So f minus 1 minus 170. So let's find the inverse. So if we just do f minus 1x, so the inverse function of f. So we'll say y equals minus 5x plus 5. And then if we rearrange for x to give the inverse, so that means that x equals, that'd be y minus 5 divided by minus 5. And then we'll just rewrite this as y equals x minus 5 over minus 5. And now if we substitute minus 170 into this function, the inverse, so that would mean that y equals minus 170 minus 5 divided by minus 5. So that would equal minus 175 over minus 5, which equals, work this out on the calculator. So we've got minus 175 divided by minus 5, to give me 35. Remember, a negative over a negative equals a positive. So g of 6 now, so f minus 1 of minus 170 we've worked out is 35, and that's equal to g of 6. So g of 6 equals 35. So now we're given that g of 5 equals 27 and g of 6 equals 35. Okay, so now I think we can form a pair of simultaneous equations to solve this. So if g of 5 equals 27, that means that 5 times a plus b equals 27. And if g of 6 equals 35, then 6 times a plus b equals 35. So if we say 5a plus b equals 27, and then 6a plus b equals 35. Now we can subtract these equations because b subtract b is 0, eliminate the b variable. So that means that minus a equals 27 minus 35, which is minus 8. So that means that a equals 8. And now what we can do is, if we say g of x equals 8x plus b, so if g of 5 equals 27, well, if we substitute 5 in here, we've got 8 times 5 plus 6, which is 46. So here, g of 5 equals 46. And then to get to 27, we need to subtract 13. 46 subtract 13 equals 27. So that will mean that b is equal to minus 13. And we can check that. So 5 times 8 is 40, plus minus 13 is 27. And then for g of 6, 6 times 8 is 48, minus 13 is 35. So my final answer is a equals 8 and b equals minus 13. Box that up. So let's see if I'm correct. So let's show the solutions. Okay, so it says a equals 8 and b equals minus 13. As you can see, we got a equals 8 and b equals minus 13, so we are correct.